Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love in General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. If you want to book a personal or private reading, payments are collected on Fridays. You can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. So let's go ahead and get started here. And this is for August the 6th through the 8th, 2019. So we have the Two of Pentacles, central issue, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. We have Judgment, Five of Swords, Death, Seven of Wands, and the Star. Okay, so it looks like you guys may have had some sort of difficult decisions to make in your lives. I don't know what you've been going back and forth with or what you've been juggling. It does look like it could have something to do with your work situation, your finances, or just trying to stabilize your life or stabilize a relationship, but it looks like maybe you've been struggling some type of way. Even though it looks like something was established, it's still unable to solidify. Something is still unstable here. It looks like maybe in the past you could have walked away from something to start over. Maybe you've been trying to start your life over, and things seem pretty solid, and then I don't know, there's some sort of excuse me, some sort of hiccup. It looks like you're having to undo something that you just started on. Now, in regards to a work situation, it could be that maybe you did something, maybe there's something incorrect on your paperwork that needs to be redone. Maybe you keep getting called in for something, the same type of issues over and over, just when, you know, you think things are pretty solid at work. You're being called in for something else. Your work performance could be a little unstable. Maybe you just started a job and already you're like, I don't think this is for me. I'm not really feeling this place. And already you're filling out applications. You know, in a love situation, maybe you guys tried to get things back on track, but it's just like something's not working, can't seem to meet each other eye to eye or on the same page. And then for others of you, it's like someone that you walked away from is coming back into your life. So it could be a situation where you guys are just, it's like you guys keep swinging in and out of each other's lives. So with the Judgment card, there is some sort of unfinished business, and there is some sort of rebirth, it looks like. And then you also have Death card out. So you guys might be going through some sort of transformations over the weekend. Emotional, spiritual. Something looks like it's even giving you a headache. You're like, not this again. I don't really want to deal with this again. There could be some sort of miscommunication. I feel like also maybe someone is trying to get your attention, or your spirits are trying to get your attention. Your spirit guides are trying to get your attention, but you're not listening. Some of you may be ignoring your calling, or ignoring your spiritual path. It's like you're having an awakening, or something is being resurrected. Like you thought something was dead and you're like, I just want this to be over. But you've been seeing some sort of warning signs of something that has given you problems in the past. There is recycling. And I feel like maybe there's some sort of skip step. Maybe you're trying to escape something. Maybe something just keeps going under the radar. It's something that you're not understanding or connecting to in your life, where you're having to repeat the same type of situation, the same type of lessons over and over again. Even this can be literal, like you just completed some sort of paperwork and it's just like, I need to redo all of this, or I left something very important out. Maybe you're making a movie or doing videos, vlogging, and you discover that you have to redo it. It's like, oh my God, I forgot this. How could I have forgotten that part? So there's something that you're having to redo over the weekend, and it's bothering you. It's giving you a headache. Now I do see something finally coming to an end right when you deal with it or realize something will stop. Something's going to stop bothering you. I think some of you are being haunted by the number synchronicities or songs or messages, and maybe you thought things were over and then it's just happening again. You're like, oh, I'm being haunted by those damn 1111s, those 22s, those 333s, you know, all of that stuff. And you can't figure out exactly what spirit is trying to tell you. I feel like it's not really meant for you to understand what those synchronicities mean until they actually happen. I noticed that, you know, you can read about the generic meanings everywhere, but ultimately it's still going to have some sort of unique meaning for you. The only thing, and I've been sharing this with people, the only thing that I do notice that is also universal is that you're either being warned about something like a warning, like a yellow light flashing, or it could be that you're getting prepared for something. And it's just like, we just want to give you a heads up. You know, it's just preparation. But like I said, I feel that once you have some sort of clarity or some sort of aha moment, it will stop. This can even go to those of you that feel that you're being haunted, or, you know, you're hearing sounds around a house. Maybe you feel like your home is haunted. Maybe you do need to burn some sort of sage, or maybe you're like, I just cleansed my space or my energy or my home. Like, why am I still hearing sounds? Why are things still being moved from room to room? You know, so why am I hearing knockings in the middle of the night? So for some of you, your ancestors, maybe they are trying to just get your attention. Those of you that practice the religions with Yemaya, Elegua, and you have like an altar or something, I just got the message of, I think they don't like where you put the altar, if you just removed it or redecorated or something, or maybe they're wanting the altar moved if you haven't moved it. Something's going on where I think you're needing to relocate the altar. If you practice any type of witchcraft or spell work, I think you left something out. I don't know what you did, but I think you left something out, an important step, or a certain ingredient that you normally add into your cleansing baths, or whatever it is that you like to whip up or conjure up. There's something that you may have left out, even though you've done it 1,000 times. I do feel like you're coming out victorious in whatever your situation is, or whatever this mishap is. You are going to come out on top. And I feel that also next to the star, you know, this is some sort of wish fulfillment. If you don't get what you've been praying for over the weekend, then, you know, of course, this is just still a reminder that whatever you've been praying for, your prayers have been heard. Hold on to them. So you might receive, just when you feel like giving up or like nothing's going to happen, you're going to receive some sort of confirmation or sign that your prayers will be answered. Also, anything that you had to let go of, walk away from, a job, relationship, you lost some money, a friend, whatever you lost, the star is telling you that it will be replaced with something just as good or better. So hold on to your dreams. I feel like it's saying hold on to your dreams. Don't give up just yet, because it looks like you're in a place where you just want to walk away or give up your hope for something. Now, I do want to say, if it's someone specific in a love situation, if you're just really wanting to be with someone, I feel like you should still be open to having anyone come back. It might not necessarily be the person that you're wanting to be with or that you had to let go of. It might not be that person, but it could be. But I'm just saying, I feel like Spirit wants you to be open to what they give to you, because the star knows what's best for you. You may want things to play out a certain way. It's just not always the case. Now, I also see something in regards to a memorial going on this weekend. Some of you are either paying your respects to someone who already crossed over recently, or maybe some annual anniversary, especially if you go somewhere and like to release balloons or lanterns or things of that sort. That sort of tradition could be going on with you over the weekend. So I do feel like for some of you, this is about preparing for a memorial. Let me look at the Death card. Some of you are taking your power back. You could have been dead inside. You could have been letting memories eat away at you. And I feel like you're reclaiming your power this weekend over someone you had given all your power away to. Someone who ghosted you, someone who ignored you, someone who you never could understand why this person left you, or why it was never meant for you guys to be together if you had a connection with somebody. But I think you have some sort of realization, and it just dawns on you, and you take your power back. You're no longer feeding into something that was a dead end or that was not helping you grow spiritually. You're letting go of that. So for some of you, you thought things were over in your love life. Some of you, this is about feeling empty inside because of someone that you miss. And I feel like with the Six of Cups, this person misses you too. It's mutual. And now I'm also seeing that for some of you, you've been haunted by some sort of dreams. This person has also been dreaming about you, or there has been some sort of telepathy going on between you and this person who may be your soulmate or your twin soul, or whatever type of significant connection that you guys have. I feel like something that had ended is going to resurface. Yeah, you guys are going to get back to business, but the things had to go for a reason. You had to let things in and undergo some sort of transformation. Maybe you had to undergo some sort of transformation before the relationship could continue, or they did, so yeah, something had to be purified, something had to run its course and come to an end. For some of you, it's about pride. You had to let your pride in. You had to let it go. Maybe you realize that things have been stagnant due to pride and ego, or they're the person that you were dealing with that you actually want to come back, apparently, is coming to the realization that pride and ego have been in the way. It's like these mind games aren't working. You know, that this is, it's time to end the war of silence. So I feel that there will be an end to silence for a lot of you. And I feel like you're going to be on your knees just kind of being grateful and thankful for something to finally be over here. Let me also look at the star. And you could be dealing with any sign, but I do have Aquarius, and I also have, what do you call it? Scorpio to me stands out the most. And then your energy, Capricorn. So I feel like someone is going to open up and talk about their feelings. Maybe someone's already been preparing something or working on something. I feel like this is being vulnerable and opening up. Some of you, for work, you might have some sort of speaking engagement. Maybe you have to give some sort of speech and you've been preparing for it. I feel like you're going to be okay. Again, this is talking about some sort of wish fulfillment. Emotional wish fulfillment. Whatever makes you happy emotionally, whether it is a relationship or if finances make you happy emotionally, or something in regards to your family. Maybe you've been praying to extend your family. It just looks like some sort of wish fulfillment, or you get confirmation of something that is getting ready to happen. Things going in your favor. Some of you may have had some sort of realization about who you love, or realizing that you're still in love. You or another person has been carrying a heavy burden, still holding on to a connection, even though there has been no communication. But I feel that all of your hard work is getting ready to pay off, or all of that waiting is getting ready to pay off. I still want to say be open to whoever it is. It may be someone from your past. If it's not someone from your past, then it's a new soulmate coming in to replace what you feel that you lost. But it's going to be just as good or better. And you need to trust and believe that. So I'm going to pull some energy cards for you guys. What additional messages are there for Earth signs for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, see? So we have cornucopia, man holding a coin, action, and contract. So you guys, it looks as if you will have abundance, something that gives you fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, or some sort of security. Something will manifest, or something will come into fruition for you guys. Now, man holding a coin, this can also be your energy. Maybe you are putting your offer out there, or maybe you are letting it be known that you are ready and available to open up and date, which also could be what the star was talking about. Like you're getting ready to open up and you're ready to date again, ready to start talking to people and taking applications. And then here we have action. So it does look like it's not just a desire, but your desires are actually taking action. So whether someone is coming towards you to pursue you, or you going towards someone opening up, talking about their feelings, maybe you are going after your dreams, especially a dream job with a contract here. You might be starting a new job, but you had to understand that you had to let the old one go. So I feel like your life is undergoing some sort of transformation within these next few days. Your life is getting ready to shift or change. Spiritually, this can be a soul contract. So this could be you going under contract with a soulmate, that companion, or that kindred spirit, whoever that significant connection is to you. Even if you don't know who it is, like I said, it could just be the beginning of you and someone meeting and connecting and taking your time to get to know one another. I feel like there's a need to have patience for whatever is happening. There's no need to rush because something is already yours. There really is no competition. I feel like whatever was already written in the stars belongs to you. Those of you that study astrology, maybe something was already promised to you in your birth chart, and now those promises are coming into fruition. Anything that maybe has been imbalanced in your life, because we did have that juggling, I feel like balance is restored here, but it does maybe come with having that realization about something. It has to do with that realization, and also realizing if something is dead weight. Maybe something was dead weight, whatever you were holding on to. Maybe you had a heavy heart, and I just kind of feel that that is something that you're being relieved from. You're not going to be holding on to that energy, that emptiness anymore. So I hope this has resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.